USPAP Standard 1, page 18. Roman numeral 2. Analyze such comparable operating expense data as are available to estimate the operating expenses of the property. Roman numeral 3. Analyze such comparable data as are available to estimate rates of capitalization and/or rates of discount. And Roman numeral 4. Base projections of future rent and/or income potential and expenses on reasonably clear and appropriate evidence. Comment. In developing income and expense statements and cash flow projections, an appraiser must weigh historical information and trends, current supply and demand factors affecting such trends, and anticipated events such as competition from developments under construction. D. When developing an opinion of the value of a leased fee estate or a leasehold estate, an appraiser must analyze the effect on value, if any, on the terms and conditions of the leases. E. When analyzing the assemblage of the various estates or component parts of a property, an appraiser must analyze the effect on value, if any, of the assemblage. An appraiser must refrain from valuing the whole solely by adding together the individual values of the various estates or component parts. Comment. Although the value of the whole may be equal to the sum of the separate estates or parts, it also may be greater than or less than the sum of such estates or parts. Therefore, the value of the whole must be tested by reference to appropriate data and supported by an appropriate analysis of such data. A similar procedure must be followed when the value of the whole has been established and the appraiser seeks to value a part. The value of any such part must be tested by reference to appropriate data and supported by an appropriate analysis of such data. F. When analyzing anticipated public or private improvements located on or off the site, an appraiser must analyze the effect on value, if any, of such anticipated improvements to the extent they are reflected in market actions. G. When personal property, trade fixtures, or intangible items are included in the appraisal, the appraiser must analyze the effect on value of such non-real property items. Comment. When the scope of work includes an appraisal of personal property, trade fixtures, or intangible items, competency in personal property appraisal, see Standard 7, or business appraisal. See Standard 9 is required. Standards Rule 1 through 5. When the value opinion to be developed is market value, an appraiser must, if such information is available to the appraiser in the normal course of business, A. Analyze all agreements of sale, options, and listings of the subject property current as of the effective date of the appraisal. And B. Analyze all sales of the subject property that occurred within the 3 years prior to the effective date of the appraisal. Comment. See the comments to Standards Rule 2-2A, Roman numeral 8, and 2-2B, Roman numeral 8, for corresponding reporting requirements relating to the availability and relevance of information. Page 19, Standards Rule 1-6. In developing a real property appraisal, an appraiser must A. Reconcile the quality and quantity of data available and analyzed within the approaches used, and B. Reconcile the applicability and relevance of the approaches, methods, and techniques used to arrive at the value conclusions